Hey YouTube, hey Twitch. Welcome back to Super Duper Wetland. Welcome back to some oxygen not included. Looks like I'm still really warm on the camera here. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how color balancing kind of, or maybe it's just because if I zoom out a little bit, it's still a little bit warm. I'll have to figure that out. Sorry chat, just there, if I zoom in, I'm okay. I guess it's just my monitor is just too bright and my color. Hey Vitaly, what's going on? That's an interesting choice of intro music. Yeah, that's just the it's YouTube's free. It's from YouTube's free audio library. Last thing I want to do is I'm still not exactly familiar with how okay, let me start by saying this, I suppose. Sometimes when I search Reddit for like music that you can use for free, I forgot, like copyright free music, I think it's called. I see a lot of reports where people use copyright free music that's off the YouTube platform, and they still get copyright strikes because somebody will upload that music and they will claim it. So usually it's like a nefarious reason for it, right? So someone will say, yeah, this is my original music, and then they'll claim it as their own, and everyone who uses that on YouTube, it's automatically copyright struck, and it's just a whole process, and they get their ad revenue taken away for that video. Now for me, it's not that much of a problem because like the stream ad revenue is really not that substantial, but it's just annoying to have to deal with that. So just to not have, you know, that being dealt with at all, I just use the YouTube library music, and then it's already like in the YouTube system. And I wish it was a little bit longer. So it's one of those things where like it's such a small part of the stream, I don't spend a whole lot of time like looking at better songs or like longer songs, but that one's really short. I think it's only 1:40. So I do have to try to increase it because the intro part is 5 minutes. So yeah, officially a variety streamer. Hell yeah, that's awesome. By the way, thank you for joining, Vitaly. Sorry that I was away yesterday. If anyone's just joining, I just had a long day, and there was no way I could bring any sort of what's a card called articulation to what I'm doing, or it was just, I had a very long day at work. Let's just put it that way. So by the time I got home, showered, and ate, I was already ready to go to bed, basically. So I moved it to today. So hopefully that's all right. And also, tomorrow's stream is maybe up in the air. I might be okay because I usually start a little bit later. So it might be just fine. But we'll have to see like how tomorrow goes as well. Okay, I'm not gonna take anybody. I don't really need the bear so berry. You enjoyed it though. That's really good to hear. I thought I came a day too early. Yeah, today's gonna be weird. I'm not sure if how good today, like, I mean, in terms of, as most people don't expect me to stream on Thursday that watch me, so if they can't allocate their time, then that's okay. But I wanted to get some more progress done on Super Duper Wetland nonetheless. So here we are. So I did do some, like, maybe, I don't know if anybody does want to compare from the last cycle that I did on stream to this one. I probably played about 2 hours or so, mostly just letting duplicates do their thing. So I'll kind of go over what exactly they were doing, because they were doing quite a bit. So on this asteroid, as you are probably well aware, I need water. Now, luckily, there's just a ton of water available with the meteor showers. There are always snow and ice. And also, I do have a cool slush geyser here. Now, this cool slush geyser is way too cold for any of the, like, I need water for, first of all, like a SPOM, I guess. It's not really a SPOM, it's oxygen maker. It's not even self-powered. So I need water for that. And I also need water for the bristle blossoms. And I've been bringing water over on the rockets, which is doing fine, but it's really not ideal to keep sending rocket missions over here just for that. So I have both the Ulti's army here. So I uncovered this carbon dioxide geyser, or this vent, which outputs carbon dioxide at 500 degrees. And then I'm also going to uncover this one and vacuum this chamber out. And that also comes out at 500 degrees. And then I'm just trying to cool the water, or sorry, warm up the water that's coming through here. Now, so far what I've observed, I ran this system once. So this is, again, this is very cold water. Polluted water always comes out at -10. And I'm trying to get it to the proper temperatures to feed these blossoms, which would be +5. So this actually works really well, carbon dioxide in here, surprisingly. It is going to overpressure, which is unfortunate, so I probably have to sort of mitigate that because I won't be able to get any more heating out of it. But so far, the polluted water that's in here is 118 degrees, which is, like, I don't even know how it didn't even turn into steam because, oh, wait, it's 119, right, for polluted water. Polluted water is 119, I think. Yeah, 119, so 121 or something. So anyways, yeah, so that's okay. But as soon as I run this through the water sieve, it's going to obviously turn into steam. So I can't do that. So I think I need to increase the flow valve here. Maybe put it to 1,000 kilograms. So the water doesn't get as hot. And I'm just going to turn this off and on really quick. And then that'll pump a whole bunch of water through here. And that is... Whoa, hang on here. My YouTube is all glitchy. I gotta do something about that. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. So ulti's hurt. I don't know why ulti's hurt. Light wounds from what? Okay, well, you know what? Get on your rocket then. And get yourselves fixed up while we're still here. By the way, what is this? No liquid intake? That's fine. I don't know why that's giving me that all of a sudden. I don't think it usually does that. But anyways, we have lots of fuel left to get back on. Okay, so that's what I've been doing here. So I'm not sure how well this is going to go, is what I'm trying to get to. This is getting a little bit cooler now, so it seems like running it at a higher capacity does work. Let's try 800 grams, maybe. And then just give it one cycle and see how much it cools. So basically what I want to do is cool the water as a warm up the water, but not cool it down, not cool this down too much, because then I lose all the what's it called, heating potential from here. And I want to keep obviously going on this as well. So we're going to keep trimming that down and getting this geyser unblocked. I'll have to come in here and vacuum this out as well. So that's what's new here. As far as my other space mission is going, so we have Artemis 2. I guess we can return Artemis 2 back home, and that's fine. Actually, here comes an interplanetary mission right there. And then, so I redesigned the launch platforms because, quite frankly, I was tired of fixing piping that kept breaking. Like, I don't really care too much about. Okay, funny enough, this is actually what I was talking about. Just stuff like this that keeps breaking, and it kind of makes sense why that's broken. It's very, very cold here for some reason. Yeah, so I was trying to fix these pipings from always breaking, so I just moved the rocket platform up a little bit higher. Let me just wait for it to load here. Okay, so I moved everything up, so everything's been redesigned. That didn't take too long. It was not very there's not much thought into it. I just wanted to make it so, like I said, these pipes don't keep breaking. It's kind of annoying. The hydrogen rocket, I probably wouldn't use the hydrogen rocket for a next playthrough that I do. I probably would prefer to use the Radbolt rocket, or maybe even the petroleum rocket, because it's just so annoying dealing with the heat from the hydrogen. And I know you can do like really nice what's it called, rocket tunnels and capture all the steam with turbines and all that stuff, and that's cool and that's great. But by the time I get to rockets, I'm almost ready to start a new playthrough, quite frankly. And I think I've talked about that before on multiple occasions. Whoa, what's going on with the green screen there? Not sure exactly. Let me just move the camera just a tiny bit. I miss everyone in the chat. Yeah, I guess, well, you know, like I said, people probably are not, and there's lurkers here, like we have likes, but I'm sure the regulars are off doing other things because it's Thursday and they're not expecting a stream today. But that's okay. we're gonna continue and we'll see who stops by. So, and then tomorrow, I'm not sure if tomorrow I want to keep playing Factorio or Oxygen Not Included, but we'll see which one. Like I said, I might not be able to make it tomorrow either, but it's going to be kind of a weird streaming week coming up. Next Wednesday, I can't stream for sure, but I'll be back on Friday. Hey, what's up, Stringer? You've stopped by. Welcome, welcome. Hey, what's up, Uther? Welcome. I tried Factorio. Man, that game is fast. It's fast, but I feel like you can largely control the pace. Like if you're talking about like the progression, I think you can control the pace a lot. Like it's in a lot more of your control than ONI. Like Oxygen Not Included, you're sort of limited by how much time you have with. Hey, what's up, Lily? The cat's here, so she might stop by. Hey, you want to come here? Oh, I'd have to do a cat reveal. Well, actually, you guys have already seen Lily, but she's gonna come by. Okay. Yeah, so you largely get to control the pace, I think, as opposed to ONI, where you're immediately limited by oxygen, with algae. You're limited by foods that you don't have a lot of food. You need cat pics. You don't have a lot of food to start with, right? Like you almost immediately have to building melted. You almost immediately have to start. Why did that melt? That should be made of obsidian or something. Hang on a sec. Oh, I made this out of the wrong material. It's supposed to be. Wait, which one am I supposed to make it out of? It's not supposed to be. It's obsidian, right? Yeah, obsidian. So if something is made out of not obsidian, sedimentary rock. That's the one. I was wondering. It's not 900 for obsidian. So, anyways, we'll just replace that. Actually, that can probably go. Stringer. Yes. So I'm still not sure when. I really do want to try multiplayer. I think that would be a lot of fun. Just kind of going back to your question earlier. So it's definitely not going to be in the next week. So it would be a lot of fun, though, I think. Also, I think it would be a really good way to, to help get some attention on your Factorio videos as well. If we do a multiplayer at some point. So that's definitely not out of the question. I just in the next week or so, I will not have time. That's why I haven't responded with regards to that. But I'm definitely interested in doing a multiplayer stream. But I was blabbing on about the Uther's point there. Yeah, so the game is fast, but I think you largely get to control the pace as opposed to ONI, where you are immediately limited by oxygen and food. Hey, what's up, Richard on Twitch? Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind here already. No worries. Take it easy if you can't make streams. Thank you, Uther. I appreciate that. No, it's so I just have life things coming up. So next Wednesday for sure I won't be able to. I think tomorrow I probably can because I usually stream starting at 9. So I'm just unsure if I do stream if it's going to be Factorio or ONI. Maybe I'll do a poll. But yeah, if you kind of look different today, feel like the hair or the camera point of view. I'm sitting back in my chair, so usually I sit up and the back of the chair is fixed. But then I end up like slouching over after the stream goes on for a little bit. So this time I am leaning back a little bit. And also I'm a lot more red today. I think it's because of the monitor. It's just I need to put my side mount lights on again. And then the green screen is a little bit funky today as well. Protect your spine. Yeah, absolutely. You guys have to protect your spine. And you only have one spine, and you don't want to mess it up. So but yeah, see how on this asteroid here, my face is like when I zoom out, my face goes a lot whiter, and then it's over here. It's very, very red. But I think that's just because I'm using a cheap camera. I'm just using the Logitech C100 or whatever, whatever it's called. Oh, by the way, thank you so much for the follows on Twitch while I was away. Olgen and Jenny Sky, I think. Thank you guys so much for the follow. And I do have my Eska today, so I'm going to take a sip of Eska for you guys all being here. It's also acute radiation sickness. I thought that was green, Vitali. I got a posture redeem. Oh boy, do I need the reminders. Double sip. Hey, thank you, Richard. I will take another one for you. Thank you. I wish you could do those redemptions on YouTube. Those are pretty fun. Sometimes I miss them, but I try to get them all. Oh, by the way, I'm also building a what's it called? A reactor. I want to get the reactor online. Now, it's going to be a smaller reactor, and I'm building a lot of it in space because, well, I don't need to cool the obsidian, or like I don't need to have it in. I kind of want to build it with block. Okay, that's just what it comes down to. So, it's going to be a very small reactor. I might have to use insulated tiles down here, because obviously this is. Or maybe I'll just do like a vacuum layer or something silly like that. But I want to build it all out of obsidian. I think that looks super cool. And you know, normally, oh, by the way, Richard, I just got a notification, has a 3-stream streak. So that's awesome. Cool. Haven't you seen HBO Chernobyl? I love HBO Chernobyl. That is so good. Like, I can't say enough good things about that. I've been a huge Chernobyl. Hold on, let me get things going here. Oh, sorry, I just gotta 1 second, chat. Okay, yeah, I love HBO's Chernobyl. It is one of my favorite TV series of all time, for sure. So I gotta put it right here. I gotta put mesh tiles right here. I think this will work. Maybe I'll put it one lower, actually. Put it one lower, and I'm pretty sure. Like, I've been a huge Chernobyl. I don't want to say fan. Fan might be the wrong word, but I've been a huge. I've been a huge Chernobyl enthusiast about the history. I guess you could say. I don't know how to better define that. Ever since Call of Duty 4, which I know is probably going to sound. Well, I mean, you know what? In this day and age, it shouldn't sound too like corny or immature, because I think, you know, everyone plays games these days, so you get a lot of your information from games if it's based on history. But anyways, hey Dark Frost, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Just chatting about Chernobyl here. Vitaly just asked, haven't you seen HBO Chernobyl? We're gonna try to not have a meltdown. I know, but basically, 25 kill streak tactical nuke. Oh, I miss those days. I still remember, like, Modern Warfare 2 was such a shit show of a game, but it was a lot of fun. Like, honestly, I probably haven't gotten more upset at Call of Duty than that game. I remember when it first came out, the game was so broken. The akimbo, what's it called? Akimbo shotguns, 1887s. They shot like a mile away. The lunge. You guys remember the lunge? The commando tactical knife lunge. Oh my goodness. Oh, and of course the one-man army noob tube. Holy. It's like, it was almost like they designed the game to be purposely rage-inducing. I could not believe, but it was still a lot of fun. Like, when you were doing good, it was great. But no, my favorite one was Modern Warfare 1, Pod 4, because that's the one that had the Chernobyl mission. It was called All Gillied Up, I think it was called. And it was the one where Captain Price, when he was, I guess, a rookie or whatever it's called in the army. Like, whatever it's called in the army, to be a novice sniper or whatever. He goes on a mission in Chernobyl and Pripyat to kill Zakharov, like the main villain in the game. But I mean, I think everyone's probably knows the story, right? So I think I'm okay to tell it. But basically, it's one of the most iconic missions in like video game history, I think, because at the time there was nothing else like it. And I know you could say that for a lot of video game, but it was like such a cool experience to be to have like a full sniper mission where you can't just elect to go. I mean, I guess you could, you know, go all guns blazing if you really wanted to, but you know, if you were playing the game like normal, you couldn't just go guns blazing. That's kind of what I'm trying to say there. I know I've seen videos of people like sort of manipulating the gameplay and not going full sniper mode. But anyways, that game, that mission in particular was just so iconic for the time. It was so cool. And yeah, that's where I would replay that mission over and over as a kid. So that's where I learned a lot about Chernobyl at first. And then, you know, from there, when I heard that they were making, you know, this was many years later, obviously, when I heard that they're finally making a proper TV series on Chernobyl. Like, by the way, I also had a lot of the Chernobyl games like Chernobylite and whatever on my wish list for Steam, but I ended up not really liking it because, yes. Ulti, why? I ended up not getting it because it wasn't really my thing to play something like that. It was kind of more of a horror game instead of like more of like, so Stalker is more of the game that I would have played, except it's also more of a horror game. I'm not really into horror games. So let me just catch up here. I always remember how bronze created due to my play of RuneScape cop rent. Yeah, I remember that too. Oh my goodness. What a great time. I love RuneScape, honestly. I would play RuneScape nonstop, but again, it's one of those games where it's just, if you're going to play RuneScape, you really have to commit to it. Did you know how the US has to consult for any game that's going to portray military and they won't allow it to be shown in bad light? I did not know that. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. I suppose it's the same thing for other countries. Like, you wouldn't want a Russian development team portraying the USSR in bad light, or you know, like, you wouldn't want a Canadian development team portraying the Canadian military in bad light. You know, it's probably the same. I mean, it makes sense, I suppose, but I did not know that. Sounds fun. That says Vitaly. My go-to for COD 4 was the Commando Riot Shield. The whole team had to do a search and destroy throwing knife gang. Oh, I remember that too. That was Modern Warfare 2, the throwing knives. I believe you're talking about. But that was, yeah, great times. My favorite game mode was in Modern Warfare 1 and 2 was Ground War. Actually, I absolutely loved Shipment. I loved using, okay, you guys are gonna hate me, but I was the person that was using Martyrdom, Sonic Boom on Shipment, and Rocket Launcher RPG as my secondary. So I would just literally, I would play Domination. I would love it when Domination came up on Shipment. So I would literally spawn, switch to RPG, fire in like at the B flag, which was in the center of the map Shipment. And then if I died, it didn't matter because I dropped a grenade and everyone was going for the B flag. So I would end the game with like the most kills, but also the most deaths. It was hilarious. I loved doing that. Modern Warfare 2, I wasn't as good because it was more frustrating, but Black Ops 1 was my best like KD game ever. I think I finished the KD in Black Ops 1 after probably over 1,000 hours, like at 3.8 or something. But all the other Call of Duties were in the negatives because I was terrible at them. But Black Ops 1, it was more grounded. It was more my style of game. So I was 3.8 or something, 3.5 maybe. Traversing around in the tall grass with your suit, almost getting ran over by tanks, the iconic, and with a shooting that, yes, that was peak. That was peak gaming, man. That was, I wish we could go back to those times. Now it would be like, oh, you want to shoot off Zakharov, so you have the choice between Zakharov with this skin or he's not going to wear his leather jacket in this one, but you have to pay $25 for this extra skin. And it'd be something stupid like that, honestly. I'm just so over I should do. No, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna say I should do like a rant video on modern gaming. And I think anyone who is from any millennial who grew up as a gamer, I think, would be slightly disappointed at where gaming has gone. You know, like there's definitely good parts of gaming today, but it's just not the same as it used to be. All right, like if you guys are like younger than. If you were born in the 2000s, you probably missed the golden age of gaming. I'm gonna stand by that. Change my mind. And you know what's funny is that Gen X would probably say the same to me. So, see, the Railroad Preset is my favorite by a good margin. Hey, what's up, Foamy? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so by the way, if you're just joining, we're building a reactor tonight. I'm not sure if I'll get it done because I don't have any enriched uranium anyways. Oh, that reminds me, I need an unloader here. Because I relocated. I'll go over what I did in just a second for the chat. I basically moved the rockets up because I was tired of the steam destroying my water pipe here. It's kind of even destroying it now. I don't know why it's so hot, but whatever. So that's still a little bit broken. This is still a little bit broken for some reason, but I don't really need a door there. The door's really causing us a lot of problems. So let me just deconstruct that. So on this asteroid, I'm trying to use the warmth or like the heat of the carbon dioxide vent to warm up my polluted water, so I can turn it into regular water and use it for my blossoms and my oxygen production. But the water is actually too hot. It's 80 degrees, which is still too hot for the blossoms, but okay for the hydra. So I'm just gonna keep cycling this, trying to get a couple more packets through, and I'm gonna use this one as well. Just gonna vacuum this out. So still working on that. So that's kind of what's going on. And yeah, I think things are going pretty okay, I would say. Just gotta keep plugging away. My Factorio playthrough is Death World plus Railroad. That sounds really that sounds way beyond my comprehension. I really enjoyed Black Ops Zombies. I loved Zombies too. Like the Black Ops Zombies was great. I really like I'm very nostalgic for World at War Zombies, but I acknowledge that it didn't age well once Black Ops Zombies came about. Like Black Ops Zombies was a lot of fun. You know, if you guys have been there, World at War Zombies was more. It was just one level. It was very grounded. I don't think there was any power-ups. Maybe there were power-ups, but Kevin says this is the wrong day. My entire week is out of whack. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Welcome to the stream. I know yesterday I had to miss, so if you guys are wondering, and if you weren't here a couple minutes ago, I was just saying yesterday I had a long day at work, and by the time I ate and showered, I was just like dead. And there was no way I could put on a good stream. So I decided, in lieu of putting on a very poor effort stream, I was going to take yesterday off, switch it to today, and then just have back-to-back days. Now, tomorrow's kind of up in the air as well, but I think I should be okay because normally I start later. This is overheating now. Normally I start later on Friday, so it should be okay. But I will keep you guys. And then next Wednesday, so Sunday's okay. Sunday's still on. Next Wednesday, I am off as well. Next time there's something going on, so I won't be able to stream on next Wednesday. Let's see. Peak gaming for me was Star Wars Battlefront 2. Yeah, I wasn't there for that, but I do recall that being an insanely popular game. So I definitely see where you're coming from with that. It's one of those things where I had sort of my own things that I enjoyed, and that wasn't one of them. But I know it was very, very popular amongst, like, especially the Star Wars fans. So I know you might, I know it might be disappointing to hear that I am not a Star Wars fan, but I'm not a Star Wars hater. I just don't understand like the lore. I'm sure I would like the movies if I actually watched them, but I only watched the movies when I was very young. So I watched the first 3, and I have no idea what happens. Like, I was extremely young when I saw them. So, yeah, did not know exactly what was. Oh yeah, I was gonna build this. What was going on other than the fact that everything looked very cool. So rocket unloader. I'm gonna put this guy here, and then that we can start shipping our stuff. So I apologize if that's disappointing. Like I said, I'm not a Star Wars hater like other people might be that say they don't like Star Wars. I'm just not well versed in the universe of it. Peak gaming was when I had friends to play with. Right? Isn't that so true, Dark Frost? Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's as you get older, you know, people start to move away from gaming, and I can relate, Dark Frost. I can relate. That was peak gaming, honestly. And it was a great time. We had a lot of fun, didn't we? Like, playing, it doesn't matter what you played, whether it was Battlefront 2 or Call of Duty or Medal of Honor, whatever you played back in the day, you know, if you were playing with friends, it was a good time. My friends and I joked about down the line how people will be like, oh my god, Call of Duty Black Ops 27 is peak gaming, best game of all time. Depends on the microtransactions. Like, I booted up Call of Duty last year. 'Cause I have an Xbox One X, a Series X, to play GTA 6 when it comes out. But I thought I had like 1 month free of Game Pass. It was like $1. I was like, okay, cool, let's try it. And so I tried Call of Duty, and I couldn't believe the amount of things that I could purchase. I was like, this is not Call of Duty anymore. This is like, it just feels different, you know, with all the microtransactions. I don't know, like, I just want to play the game. I don't want to have to buy 10 different map packs. I don't want to have to buy things to unlock. I don't know. I don't remember what it was, all right? I don't remember, but it was just one of those things where... Okay, I have to put a backing on here as well, so let's go ahead and do... By the way, the backings, if I do granite, does that still melt at 6? Yes, okay, good. So, I'm not sure what kind of backing I want. Maybe something that's a solid color, so I don't have to try to think of a... Maybe yellow. Yeah, yellow would be cool. This is the steam room, so whatever, we can do... something like this, something like this. And I might do conductive panels there, I think. So we'll do something like this. We have lots of granite, so it's all right to keep going with that. And we'll just get that queued up for our duplicates. Might have to add more. Something along this line, I think, would be okay to use. From a massacre demon to sandbox dweller. What a what a journey. Meanwhile, we over here loving Modern Warfare, RuneScape, and Halo. Yes, yes, Halo was good too. So I didn't have an Xbox, well, like the first Xbox, but my friends had Halo, and it was great. It was an amazing. Like, that was peak gaming. Honestly, I'm sorry for any. If you missed Halo 1. With friends, that was amazing. They kind of revolutionized multiplayer, even like couch co-op, basically, you could say. They revolutionized that, I would argue. Okay, let's build this over like that, and then let's build something like this and like that, and then I guess we gotta block this off as well. We'll have to build some ladders up here. And then we'll vacuum all this out. Okay, where do I have power? Sorry, Chad, I'll get back to you in 1 second. Just gotta figure this out. I guess I'll build Cinnabar here. Get some gas pumps going. Also, what's the gas pressure here? Okay, I think I can build a high pressure gas vent, so I should be okay. Put that... I mean... I guess I'll put it here. Whatever. If I have to build all this, it doesn't matter. And then I'll build some conductive wires here. just something like this, and then some ladders. Oh, by the way, were you around, Stringer? Were you around for that glitch, the Falador Massacre for RuneScape? Do you remember that? That was a long time ago. That was like peak RuneScape. I'm not saying that the glitch itself was peak. I mean, it was pretty amazing to witness that, especially in a very popular MMO game. But that was like that era was like peak RuneScape. Kevin says, I actually played Medal of Honor. What the people did at EA before leaving to found Call of Duty company. Competitive with cross-Atlantic ping, resembles modern Battlefield more. I also played Medal of Honor. I don't remember it too well though. My last one that I played was Medal of Honor Airborne, but I remember it. Like I remember leaning more towards Call of Duty. Oh, we got one of these viewer bots again. 1 sec, chat. I love how Twitch flags it as possible spam, but it's like it doesn't like do anything about it. We're just gonna go ahead and I guess ban that one. I think I got the right one. I hope I got the right message. Yeah, it was epic, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Sorry, chat. Gotta like gotta have to see if can get a mod or something at some point. I guess it's almost time now that I have all these spammers coming in. The bots. Not a Star Wars fan. Okay, you're we got it. Heretic. So yeah, not a Star Wars fan in the sense that I've never seen the movies, the newer ones, so I never went back to see what the old ones were all about. So again, not to say that I don't like, not to say that I would not like it if I tried to watch it, but just don't know anything about it basically. Watched 3 of the calls of blasphemy. Someone called it blasphemy. Yeah, I knew I would disappoint a lot of people with that. It's just, yeah, just never got around to it, that's all. Oh, I don't think we can build that. Oh, that sucks. You know what, let's... If you, I don't mind if you don't like it, no worries. I was just offering a shooter that I vibe with as a kid. Oh, for sure, yeah. I knew what you were doing there, Richard. I don't mind at all. Yeah, I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in as well about the Star Wars. Again, I did. I'm pretty sure my brother played Battlefront, so I did know of the game. I did know it was very popular on like forums and stuff and multiplayer. Like in the multiplayer universe of like whatever, like online, but I just don't know enough about it to really talk about it. A call of microtransactions, yeah, that's kind of what it seems like it's become. A lot of game. That's, you know, it's really disappointing about with regards to what gaming has become also. Where I don't know if you can buy a game these days that doesn't have some sort of DLC, like okay, not what's it called, seasons pass right out of the gate, DLC that, like the collector's edition, but everything's what's it called? Everything's digital now. So what you have to buy, you buy a collector's edition, you just get like shit that you don't really get to collect, right? Like, what's the collector's edition these days? That's kind of what I mean. Like, you know, if they want to add map packs, I'm cool with that. Like, Call of Duty 4 had map packs. GTA 4 was one of the first games in history, I believe, that made proper DLC. Like, it was GTA 4 had the main game, which was huge. By the way, what is this? It was huge, and then where did I just see? I thought I just saw something here buried. Oh, it's right here. What is this one? Oh, that's a tungsten. Okay, so I need that too. So GTA 4 was huge, and then you had 2 DLCs for it: The Ballad of Gay Tony and The Lost and the Damned, which were both amazing, and they were well worth the price. you know, now, and I forgot how much they went for. I think they were retailed for like $20 or something. So it was like very reasonable, maybe $30, who knows? But it was a very reasonable priced DLC. Like it was a whole new game basically, just based on the GTA 4, like Liberty City. But that's not how it is these days. And again, I know I probably sound like such a boomer saying this. Oh, I can't relocate that poor critter. Well, all right, look away, chat. Better to have it, you know, dead. Then we'll just put the meat in here. At least the meat can be fed to this thing. Better to have it dead than stuck forever, I think. Sorry, I was talking about microtransactions. I just feel like there's so many games now that you can't just buy you can't just buy the base game and have everything included. But I don't mind if you have DLC. Like Clay puts out DLC all the time, like the Bionic Booster Pack, the Frosty Planet Pack. You know, it's just easy things that they can do to help support the lifespan of the game, right? But you're right, like right out of the gate, games have planned DLC, so it's like the FOMO, fear of missing out, right? They try to make it so you have to buy. You have to buy the collector's edition or the season's pass or whatever in order to get the full experience. Like Forza. Oh, I'm out of water. Okay, time to go home. Like Forza's coming out in May. So if you guys are racing fans, I used to be a huge racing fan. I kind of like racing still, but not as much as I used to. I just don't have the time for it. That's basically what it comes down to. So I used to love Forza. Or racing games rather, but Forza is for sure going to have like $130 collector's edition. You know, you need this bundle to have all the cars. Like why? Why don't you just release the game, wait 6 months, and then say, hey, we have more cars for you? Okay, cool. At least that's not so blatantly trying to steal people's money. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's kind of my thoughts on how that goes. It's not even theft. It's not even about stealing money. It's more of about taking advantage of the FOMO of missing out. Sorry, I trying to think of all these different things that's going on and just not getting my thoughts through properly. Okay, this is why I sometimes struggled to play Factorio, because I'm trying to focus on at least ONI I can sort of not have to pay attention to. I'll send some more water in, by the way. Oh, it's already sending the water in. Let's see how it's doing. Okay, it's really, really cold now. Whoops. Okay, it's still 80 degrees. So it's actually not too bad. This is... Oh, shoot. This is not good. Okay, let's turn that off because this is going to get very, very cold now. I've officially broken the build that I was trying to do. Hey, what's going on, Phil? Nuclear power. Yep, that's what we're doing. Sorry, that's where we're going. Welcome to the stream, Phil. Hello, hello. Welcome to this Thursday stream, everybody. Sorry I had to miss yesterday. If you're... What happened here? Oh, I deleted the mesh tiles. Yeah, welcome to the Thursday stream again. My favorite game of all time is Phantasy Star 4. I've heard of Phantasy Star. Again, not well versed in that franchise, but I heard very, very good things about Phantasy Star. Actually played it a few days ago. That's awesome. Good to hear. I know I had friends that played Phantasy Star. I just never again, one of those games that I kind of bypassed for the more mainstream. I've always been more of a mainstream gamer, like when I was younger. Now I am, now obviously Oxygen Not Included is probably my favorite game of all time now. But yeah, it used to be a lot more mainstream, I would say. Yeah, let's do this here. I think we'll go up like this, and then we'll go we'll go over like hopefully I did all these the right way, and then we'll go over this way. Actually, we'll bring it back around up top, so we'll match this, and we'll just do that. So something like that I think is probably okay, and then we'll do regular pipe. Yeah, regular Boom, boom. Let's go. Oops. Whoa, butchered that one. Something like this. Wait, what am I building this out of? Shale? I'll use cinnabar. Now, I don't want to go through the steam room, obviously. I think I want to go... Oh, so I should have put these the other way. I knew I was going to mess that up. The voice actor from Master Chief is going to be at my local Comic-Con near the end of the year. I got to get a helmet for him to sign and gift it to my brother. That's so cool. Halo is the one thing we always bonded over. Cool. That sounds amazing, String. I'm sure there's some old bundles that you could probably find, old collector's editions or something that you could buy. That will have that'll be such an amazing thing as well. To get signed and give to your brother. Let's go in here. I'm gonna have to redo this piping probably, but let me just get this sort of done, and then we'll see if I have to flip these conveyor or conductive panels around. So we'll come down in here, and then we'll have the thing somewhere down here. So come down like this, come down like this, and then something like that. So we'll let the duplicants work on that. Actually, that might not work because I've elected to use obsidian. So that's going to get very hot. Okay, yeah, that's not going to work. So let's do this. I have to use conductive. Or sorry, insulated. So I'll have to change all this, and that should work a lot better. Something like that. So I purposely made it hard on myself. I realized this, but you know, it wouldn't be an ONI Ethan stream if it wasn't extra hard for no reason. I'll go up like this, and then like this, and then something like this. And then like that. I don't want to go through that thing. So we'll go up like this, like that. Okay, let's go. That's some grandiose structure to be built. Oh, you're talking about this, Vitaly. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind in the chat. Yeah, I'm trying my best to remember how to build this off memory. So it might be totally stuck by the end of it, but we'll see. We'll see how it ends up working out. But yeah, let's see here. The voice actor for, sorry, I read that one. 1993 release date. Wow, you're a proper veteran player, Foamy. Hey, what's up, Omar? Peak Gaming was Diablo 2. End of conversation. Okay, I can't disagree. I had a lot of friends who played Diablo. I was more of a RuneScape player at the time, so I elected to play that instead of Diablo. I remember seeing the Falador Massacre, says Stringer. I was off-season time for RuneScape. That was an amazing, an amazing time for sure. The Falador Massacre. Real Star Wars fans hate the movie. The books are the Star Wars Bible. I heard a lot of real Star Wars fans also pretend that some of the new movies don't exist. Like there's only 6 movies or something. Let me know if is that true? All the Star Wars fans out there, is there actually only 6 movies? I know there's like more than 6, but you guys tell me. Is there more than 6, or is that where it ends? Kevin says, "Oh my God, I was fine with the never saw the new ones," but then he says, "I never saw the." No, sorry, did I say that? So I did see the old ones as a kid. I saw the old ones when I was a kid, so I don't remember them like at all. I know that there's like R2D2 and R2D2 and the gold guy, C3PO, right? C3PO. They're like walking in a desert or something, and then there's a big AT-AT, I think it's called, the AT-AT. there's a big thing walking around, and then I remember like the chase scene. They do like the hovercraft chase scene or whatever. The X-wing, sorry. The X-wing. And then there's the what else? Really trying hard here to remember all this stuff. And then there's the battle between Obi-Wan and I don't know who he fights. Does he fight Han Solo or something. I don't know. I don't know. I know that's what I recall. Oh, I remember the big what's the big thing in space? The one that looks like a star. Not a star, but it's like a sphere or cylinder or something. It's like a planet shape, I think. So that's what I remember. Yeah, that's the airlock mod. Sorry. Hey, what's up, Moogie? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I didn't been a little bit behind here. Why do you use insulated? So I was using. I wanted to see how it would work with obsidian because this is all in space, so it's gonna get like so hot, but it shouldn't really give off any heat. It'll give off heat to here because this is I have polluted oxygen here, but I'm gonna vacuum out this area and just sort of close that in, and hopefully that works. Hopefully, I'm gonna try that. I think it looks cool. The black build looks pretty cool. Hey, what's up, X0? Oh my goodness. Sorry. Let me try to remember how to say your name. I'm so sorry. EK Citrsu. Is that how you say it? Citrsu? How's it going? It is going very well. Sorry for completely butchering your name. Hey, what's up, November? What's your best pirate game? Mine's Black Flag. I would say Black Flag as well. Yeah, like Assassin's Creed 3 was not really a pirate game, but it had some pirate elements. It had not pirate elements. It had shipping elements or whatever. But as Black Flag would definitely. I can't wait for the new Black Flag. It looks pretty cool. Looks amazing. Ethan likes it extra hard for no reason. Literally, someone in chat saying you only watch 3 out of 6, so it exists. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. It's good to know. Yeah, I think. Yeah, it was. I do remember seeing that actually. So who said that? It was Kevin or was it Kevin that said that? Sorry, I'm just kind of scrolling through here to try to get caught up. I know you guys are. I want to get really chatty here. So listening to Ethan talk about Star Wars is giving me cancer. I made a spot and my colony is overpressured about 12 kilograms per tile. How do I re-evaluate my excess oxygen? Okay, so good question. Sorry, I'm going to divert to this question real quick and then we'll get back into the Star Wars. So I have a sort of a similar situation as Spawn, but this is actually called the Hydra. Hydra is really good. Look it up if you haven't built a Hydra before. The main thing that you want to do if you're using high pressure gas vents is have an Atmos sensor to shut this vent off. It's very easy automation. Just connect it and have the Atmos sensor set to 3,500 grams or less because they get popped eardrums at 4,000 grams. So basically, you just don't want to keep venting in oxygen. Now, I'm not sure how you got to 12,000. It might have been because there was like smaller pockets of oxygen and then maybe you had like some polluted oxygen where this vent would activate or some carbon dioxide or whatever. And then when that happens, this vent keeps activating and it blows the oxygen all over the place and it overpressures your base. So that's the easiest way is just don't keep them totally on. Make sure you turn them off with a sensor. I have them for every single high pressure gas vent that I'm using. If you're using an open spawn, like if this area is completely open to your base, then the only thing that you can really do is limit the production of oxygen via an Atmos sensor connected to the electrolyzers themselves. All right. Obi-Wan fighting Han Solo. I don't know who he fought. It said those two names sounded right. I don't know. The Live Star? Is that what it's called? I don't know. I don't know. Lol, so close, says Kevin. Hey man, how are your Factorio streams? The Factorio streams were awesome, Maloki. I'm gonna play again probably tomorrow. I really want to get back into it tomorrow. It was great. So if you guys like Factorio, come by tomorrow. I think I'm gonna be playing if I can make. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to make it tomorrow, but it'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern, usual, and we'll do a lot of the rocket's back. We'll do a lot of Factorio. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm just gonna continue my my Factorio, my playthrough from the last last episode. Oh, I have to build this, I guess. Something like that. Okay, how are you gonna cool the turbines there? With a this thing, conductive panel. So I want the water to flow this way, so I'm gonna go like this, boom, boom. This is the wrong way, but it's gonna go up here, so boom, boom. So I have to change these. We're in dire need of AI name-to-speech feature here. Do you like Valheim? I recommend Wine Rose. I never played Valheim. Another really early builder game was Surf City. Never heard of that either, unfortunately. Pirate ship fighting plus Valheim is a quick description of Windrose. Yeah, never played Valheim. I've never heard of Windrose, but I did enjoy Black Flag. Now, interestingly about Black Flag, I enjoyed it a lot more after. Yeah, I made this one a lot easier. It's all the same direction. I enjoyed it more after I've already like sort of gave up on playing Assassin's Creed, which I know sounds kind of weird, but I didn't enjoy it so much coming from the trilogy itself because I really enjoyed the Desmond storyline. And when the Desmond storyline ended, I was very disappointed. So I kind of gave up on the trilogy for a long time. Oh, I'm gonna have a bunch of Red Bull generators here as well, so I might have to build this up a little bit and put some generators there. But something like this is gonna be a lot of fun. Actually, let's delete this so I can come in here and build those tiles. Your dupe should make relatively quick work of it, or simply drop, pump it into an infinite storage and back out to a regular vent. Says Foamy. See. Or sorry, that was Dark Frost. And Foamy says, figure out where the source of more pressure is and regulate it. Yeah, but Dark Frost is a good point too. I didn't touch on that, but that's a great point. You definitely want to get rid of it as well. So again, pumps will be really good for that. Like just put 2 pumps back to back like this, and they'll take care of it pretty easily. How do you come up with the idea of streaming? Great question, Vitaly. So actually, I didn't really intend on streaming at all. I got asked to stream in the comment section of the YouTube videos. So I really enjoy doing the YouTube videos. I really enjoy doing the YouTube videos, and I intended on only doing that, but people have asked me, hey, you should stream Oxygen Unincluded. And I'm not sure if it was because they thought I would be interesting to listen to or whatnot. But, you know, since you asked, I will tell kind of the beginning as well. I was never good at talking and playing games. Like, I like to be fully immersed in games usually. And that's really difficult if I'm, like, chatting. So there was a huge learning curve for me to read the chat and play the game. But at the same time, you can obviously tell that that I get distracted easily regardless. It's just that I've gotten a lot better at it than I used to be when I first started streaming. So that's how I came up with it, and that was kind of like the learning curve of the streaming process as well. Like, if I played a story-based game, I would have a hard time talking. Like, this is the perfect... This, Factorio, and, you know, games like this are the perfect games to stream for me, because I think I can handle it and the interaction at the same time. Like, first of all, I love playing with the chat. I always say that. It's just... If I was streaming and not talking to the chat, I would feel like I'm missing out on all that interaction, right? So that's why I tend to stick to games like this that are less story focused, because then I don't have to like sit there in silence listening to the story. I can like chat with you guys while I'm playing, if that makes sense. I think it makes sense, but just that's kind of how that goes. Kevin asks, I still don't get your thinking of needing insulated pipes for those Thus pipes cooling the steam turbines. They only need insulated pipes if you go in a steam chamber or the like. Okay, so I thought that if these are getting very hot with the steam, that the obsidian tiles would also get extremely hot and then transfer that heating into the coolant. So that was kind of like why I thought. But you know what? If that's not correct, I don't regret building it out of insulated tile because ultimately I have so much resources that I think I'll be okay. But yeah, that was my thought process. I thought because this is just regular obsidian tile. So I thought maybe it's going to get hot from the steam. Let's see here. I did initially build it out of non-insulated tiles, which is kind of funny. Then I thought I'll switch it because it makes sense in my head to do that. Put that back down here. Put that in. Oh, this one's going to be interesting. Let's take that out. I don't need all that. I don't need all that stuff. We'll put that there, and then put that there, and then put that there. I guess I could just drop it below. Wouldn't be too much of an issue, but whatever. We'll put it at the front. Keep it consistent. So it's been a while since I've made one of these chats, so just trying to remember. Yeah, we'll do that because I want it to be consistent. And then we'll come in like this. Boom. It's like one tile away from the edge. That'll look kind of cool, I think. So hopefully it works. It might not work, but you know, it'll be a great end to this series if it ends with a nuclear meltdown, I think. I mean, who's gonna dispute that? Am I right or not? Okay, by the way, I also have to get uranium ore. So, yeah, uranium ore. Why isn't this working? Oh my goodness, it's stuck. What's stuck about it? Where's it going? Oh my goodness, no. What did I do here? Oh, this is blast shots. Okay, this is blast shots. Oh, I thought for a second I messed up all that conveyor belt. No, this is just not cool enough yet. It's almost cool enough. Then it will send the materials through. So I have lots of time before that sort of fixes itself there. By the way, chat, I have 7,000 blast shots. Do you think that's enough, or should I keep making more? So I have it's on infinite production right now. Surf City was also called The Settlers. It's a game from Blue Byte, first extension series released 1993. Wow, that was a long time ago. Okay, we got some. Yes, the solar panels are gonna get entombed here. Let's see if we can. Actually, let's not send Ulti up there just yet because he's gonna have a bad time, I think, if he gets stuck in here. I played a demo of it on my big computer convention thingy when I was a kid. Got hooked. It's really weird to say it's a precursor to a game like ONI or Timber Abort or what have you. It's an agent-based sim. Yep, never heard of those. The Settlers and 2 were great games. I can still picture the fields of wheat and the hex tiles, hex-based road systems and prospector flags. Wait, are those obsidian? Yes, they are obsidian, not insulated. Like I said, I wanted to try something that is... Like I said, if we have a nuclear meltdown to end this playthrough, I think that'll be pretty epic. But we'll see how that works. All right, so... Well, this is space. The steam turbines are sitting in space. So I'm wondering how much heat that they're going to get from the obsidian tiles down here. If I have to rebuild these, I might do that. But I want the exterior shell at minimum to be obsidian. That's kind of the idea of this build because it's in space, so I shouldn't have to worry about heat. I have to worry about heat here, but actually I'll do this now. My intention was to vacuum this area out. So something like, let's go down here. Let's keep this intact for now. Maybe just go like this and go like this. And then we'll vacuum this area out. So we have like a layer of protection here. And then maybe we'll have the main entrance to this. Like obviously we want to be able to enter this without, maybe we'll do it here. Maybe we'll do a thing here where we can enter. Obviously, we want to be able to enter this area once it's been completely vacuumed out as well. Because right now I have polluted oxygen inside, so... maybe we'll have the entrance back here with a airlock door or something. Looking at this design, I didn't think you needed insulated pipes in the vacuum areas. Check the thing. It looks hella ancient, reminding me of prehistoric strategy game. Don't they overheat from sitting in the surface even in vacuum? I have no idea. We're about to find out. We're going to be finding out if this is Chernobyl reenacted. Let's go. Mom, can we have Chernobyl? We already have Chernobyl at home. Chernobyl at home. Hell yeah, this is our Chernobyl at home. We're about to see. It's either going to work flawlessly or it's going to have an incredible meltdown. And I'm here for both. Why can't I get this done? Do I not have any igneous rock? I may just not have igneous rock. Build that last piece. It might be stuck in some piping somewhere, but whatever. It's fine. This is going to be carrying like super coolant or something, so I'm not too pressed about like whatever. Should be okay. And then we'll put an aqua tuner somewhere down here. Has anyone played Neopets? I have not played Neopets, but I think I heard of that one too. It's one of those games that it was probably something that came across my feed at some point. But I have not played Neopets. Asks Darkfrost. Hey, what's up, Crawford? I don't think I've ever heard someone refer to a nuclear meltdown as epic, but you do you, man. Well, when we're at this point of the playthrough, we gotta try something new. Something different, I think. So we're doing a new style of build when it comes to reactors. Have you ever used Viscogel? I'm making a goal to use it a lot in my next playthrough. Yeah, I've used Viscogel. Unfortunately, not enough. Not as much as I would like to, because I don't get to space until, like, I've never been a space enthusiast in ONI. You know what I mean? So I've never, it's never been something that's, yeah, I'll take that. It's never been something that's been feasible for me to use a lot. But yeah, I love using Viscogel. Hey, what's up, Dwayne? Welcome to the stream. Hello. How are you doing tonight? Let's do some transformers, because the power generation is getting a little bit high. So we got to start breaking stuff up. So I think what we'll do is we'll put something here. Okay, not in there, rather. Let's go down this way instead. And then we'll go straight down like this. And then maybe, like, we'll split it here. We'll split this and we'll split it here. We'll see. We'll just go down like that, and then we'll split it. See what happens. Oh, I don't, the charger's not even working. I think it was probably overheating, the wiring. But I have 18 power banks. It's not like I really need it. Good you're playing ONI. Glad to hear. It's my first time here, says Crawford. I'm more of a Factorio player, but I'm checking out videos lately. May play after I'm done with Space Age. Cool, good to hear, Crawford. I'll be playing Factorio tomorrow night, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern. So I'm very, very new at Factorio. So if you'd like to watch some struggle. Probably some. Oh, by the way, thank you, Dark Frost, for the sip of Esca. I just saw it now. I'm a little bit late. The Dark Frost has redeemed a sip of Esca on Twitch. Why? What is over? Oh, this is overheating. Okay, let's get some cooling. Some cooling going on here. Oh, I need to fill this up still. Actually, did I? Oh, this is not. That's why it's not being filled up. It's in the wrong location. That should be better. Where did I put these things? Okay, and I need to fill up the water too. The water is something that has to be filled up. So we'll do some ceramic because I don't want to. We'll do ceramic to here, maybe to here. Oh, that's a lot of ceramic. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna use water. Oh, I'm sorry, granite. We'll go. I kind of don't want to go across the rocket exhaust. I kind of. Yeah, you know what? Whatever. We'll go like that. It's fine. It's fine. If we end up evaporating, having to fix it at this point in the game, I'm kind of okay with it. Hey, Annika, what's going on? Says hello, mister. Welcome to the stream. Are you playing base game? Space. I'm playing base game. Yeah, base game on Factorio. I have 2 VODs of it up already. The first VOD is the tutorial that I didn't finish, but you know, I think I comprehended it enough that the second time I played it, I went straight to the base game. When Ethan plays Factorio, it's like the chat is the player and Ethan is the duplicant. It's great fun. Thanks, Dark Frost. It is like that, isn't it? It's exactly like that. I love being the duplicate. But the oh my goodness. The only problem with that is my biggest issue with Factorio is that I can't blame the duplicants for my failures. It's all on me. No, I'm just kidding. It's all in good fun. I just tend to jokingly blame the duplicants a lot. See how this water's doing, by the way. Oh, where did the water go? What? Oh, it got. What happened to the water? Wait a minute. Did it? Okay, so it went into here, and it came out. It went into here. Did these things grow? They didn't grow. I'm not sure exactly what happened to the water that I have polluted water in here. Well, whatever. Something happened to the water and it's gone. So it might have actually... No, it's not in here either. Huh. I have no idea where the water went. Well, sometimes it's better not to ask questions. If advanced advice, what's an ideal place to put a Hydra cooling loop in regards to my main base? Top, bottom, or side? So the ideal place to put a Hydra plus cooling setup. So I don't think that there's much difference in where you want to put it. Like, for instance, I have the Hydra and the cooling on the side. I'm also not cooling my main base. Hey, what's up, Sean? Welcome. Glad you could make it on this weird Thursday stream. I'll be back tomorrow again as well on my usual Friday. But so this is how I do it, okay? I don't actually cool my base with any sort of water. This is mercury coming in here. This is water coming in it's actually an insulated pipes. It's coming in at 23 degrees. And this is my old cooling loop for my hatches. So because this area used to be very hot. Everything else is cooled by my oxygen. Let's take a look at the temperature. It's pretty okay. Like, this is kind of how... it's a little hot up here, obviously. But what I do cool is the oxygen. The oxygen gets cooled to 6 degrees. And I use the cooling from these aqua tuners. So if you want... when you're cooling your Hydra or your Spom or whatever, it works the same way. Whatever you want to cool, you can cool your Spom as well. I would just tap off that cooling So I usually would tap off here and run it into my main base, and that's how I would cool the rest of it. So with regards to where you want to put it, I would say as long as it's close by, it doesn't really matter, because you're still going to get... I mean, I can't think of a reason why you would get different performance depending on where it is, with relation to like the orientation. But I would say as long as it's close by, where you're not running massive amounts of piping that has a chance to lose cooling capacity over time, I think you'll be fine. Also, yeah, I think you'll be fine no matter where it is. Like for instance, this aqua tuner that's all the way over here cooled my base just fine when this area was getting very, very hot. So it was, you know, roughly 30 tiles, yeah, 35 tiles away. That was okay, and it's also doing the cooling for the steam turbines and the oxygen. But oxygen is very, very easy to cool. It seems to be a lot of new viewers. The community must grow. Yeah, there is a lot of new people tonight. I think the Factorio stream. There's a lot of people that sub to the channel with the Factorio streams. There's a huge community for that, obviously, just like there is for ONI. So I'm definitely gonna keep that going. Well, it's fun. That's fun. That's the main thing. It's a lot of fun learning it, and if you guys enjoy it as well, that's the 2 criteria for keeping any series going, basically. Okay, so the power situation is good. This is still vacuuming out. I think we can probably move this egg out of here. I don't really want another dartle in here. What else? Apparently this can't be the Sherberry. You know what? Let's put this into here. Another one. We'll just relocate it. I know it's kind of tedious to do this, but we're just going to relocate everything. Is there nudity in this game, Justice? I don't think so, Justice. I think you're in the wrong game if you're looking for nudity. But welcome to the stream, though. Haven't needed to run a metal batch through the central head for hundreds of cycles. Central heat. Okay, I was trying to make sense of that, but central heat. Gotcha, Foamy. Actually, yeah, Foamy answered the question as well. Just put it nearby to reduce the amount of O2 piping to run. It really doesn't matter. There's nudity. It's just a block behind the lavatory door. Hey, what's up, kitty cats? Yeah, that's actually kind of true. That's they do use the bathroom, and I guess you could consider that, and the shower too. I think they shower with underpants on though. Maybe we'll. There should be someone going to break at some point here fairly shortly, so we'll see. Let's see if anyone uses the shower. Okay, let's take a quick peek at... So here we go. No, they shower with clothes on. They shower entirely with clothes. So one must wonder, do they also poop and pee with clothes on as well? Like, do they just have a little hatch that they open up? Because look. Clothes on. The shower is fully closed. They'll shower in Atmo suits as well? Really? I've never had them in Atmo suits before to shower. Why does the shower have nuclear-powered light bulb? I'm joking, it's super bright. Great question. So I'm using the shine bugs here because they produce radiation to keep my washrooms entirely germ-free. So washrooms have a lot of germs usually. Having the shine bugs in here provides light for the duplicants and radiation to kill the germs. By the way, so tomorrow again, everyone, we'll be playing Factorio, I think. I really want to keep going on that. And then Sunday, I'll be back for my usual stream. And then next Wednesday, I will not be here again. So next Wednesday, I have a big thing going on, so I will not be able to stream. Kitty Cat says, I've been here for a while, was laughing at your hydrogen conflict explanation. Well, welcome to the stream, Kitty Cats. Appreciate you being here as always. And we're building a nuclear reactor as well. So we not only are we doing a lot of building across other planetoids as well, like this one here. We got some contraptions going on to try to get some heated water, but we're also building a very scuffed nuclear reactor build, which I'm not sure if it's going to work, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's the main thing. Trying to keep the... I could have put this lower, I suppose. What melted? What? An insulated tile melt. See, this is... Okay, this is the strangest thing. On this asteroid, which has Chip taking care of it, this asteroid is actually doing very well. For some reason, this volcano is dropping extremely hot refined iron right down here on the floor. And this is causing the steam to be like very, very hot. Now, as far as I know, this was plugged up at some point, and it's sort of like there's definitely some glitching going on with the steam because first of all, the insulated tiles of granite are all melting, which is okay because that part makes sense to me. Okay, that part makes sense. But what doesn't make sense is I originally had this blocked off. As you can see, I had insulated tiles going down here, and still the granite on the outside was getting the very hot iron on, like, in this area. In fact, you can see how much refined iron is here. There's no possible way that this would have ended up here unless it, like, glitched through. You know what I mean? Look, there's even some out here. I didn't move that. And then that's cooled over time, but you can see, like, what I'm dealing with here. It's just massive amounts of heat that is ending up on the outside of this volcano. The only thing I can think of is that the configuration of these tiles, these natural tiles, is causing the magma or whatever to overflow into these weird locations. And it's like going outside of the base and whatnot, and it's just heating everything up. Now, this is a huge problem because the granite is going to melt at 668 degrees, which is basically all being exposed to. So eventually this is all going to break and destroy this chamber and basically kill my base, almost. I mean, there's a lot of cooling going on here, but I don't really want to tempt fate, right? So even the insulated tiles, look how much this igneous rock has heated up. 800, so it's 580 degrees. Like if I go back to Caldera, I said that right. If I go to here, okay, this is being cooled, so it's maybe not the best example. But like none of these tiles get extremely hot. But again, it's being cooled, so I sort of get that. I don't think I have an example here. Which asteroid was a Frisiel? So I mean, yes, I could plop out. I can plop down a steam turbine here, but I just don't understand why that's happening in the first place. You know, like something is very, very weird about that to me. Now, fine. For now, I'll put this here and then just help cool it down. That's not that big of a deal. I'll throw the water. Actually, I'll put the water into here. I don't know why I would do this. This is such a weird. Put it right into here. That should be my water. It goes into here. Yeah, fine. This is the water. Goes into my hydra or whatever. So put that there. That'll be cool. And then we'll just have the extra power generator just run into my main grid or something. And that should be okay. Now, I don't have electrical engineering here, so I have to make that. That's not too big of a deal. Let's see who we got. I should have taken the pips. As you should, naked showering is for nudists. Factorio tomorrow. I want to attempt the multiplayer. My Magic Gathering day just got moved to Sunday. Maybe Stringer. But I do want to play like a little bit more on my own. To sort of like, I'm at a very critical point right now where I'm still at early game and I'm still getting to what I think is like when the game really starts to become sort of complex. Because right now I'm working on the green vials, right? And the green vials are complicated because you need electronics for them. You need the auto sweeper arm. What's it called? The inserter, right? The inserter. And that requires multiple stage components as well. So I think I'm just getting to the point in the game where like the fun really starts to happen, and I want to learn that all for my on my own for now. And then when I start playing with you, I'll be more competent when I actually get there, because I know a lot of it. Like a lot of this part of the game is I'm still very, very new at it. You know what I mean? So this is like that learning process where I feel like I should be on my own until I get a grasp of how big these builds have to be in order to get an efficient flow of materials or something like that. Does that kind of make sense? So that was my plan. And then once I get more competent, then I think I'd be more comfortable doing a multiplayer stream. They try to use the shower once per cycle, so it's easy to get the achievement. Sorry, what was that? Oh, so showering in the ammo suits causes an errand. Oh, really? Okay, cool. I did not know that. The thing about Factorio is it's a great way to lose a friend. Okay. I get it. It's like I'm trying to think of wait a minute, electrical engineering. Hold on, let's get this to where's Chip? Where is Chip? Hang on a sec, chat. I gotta get this. Okay, Suits training, extreme dig. I don't need extreme digging right now. Let's get electrical engineering, and then we can build that. It's like what's the other meme? Mario Kart. That's the one. Mario Kart is a great way to lose a friend. One of those things. Star Wars, aka the Fury hydrogen ball conflict. Yeah, that. The Fury hydrogen ball. I still can't remember the name of a lot of those Star Wars fandom things. So I still like who the hell does Obi-Wan Kenobi fight? Like I don't think anyone said that so in the chat. Hey, thank you Tara for the raid. Holy smokes. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Here's a sip of Esca for you guys just joining the stream. You caught me in the middle of my... Oh, yeah, it's too hot. You caught me in the middle of my terrible Star Wars explanation. So how are we going to cool this now that I don't have any... Let's put a temperature plate for now of ice. Just put a whole bunch of ice temperature plates. I didn't really think this one through. Then park a turbine on top of it to cool it. Then they got the volcano. That's I have to deal with this at some point. Like it's too much. It's just way too much heat in here. If you don't remove the heat from the steam, of course the tiles will melt. Yeah, it's only made out of granite, right? So it's 669 degrees basically. It's not gonna cool anything. It's just gonna vacuum out the water. That's true. Yeah, that is true. If I don't put any water back in, it will cool. So I probably should do that at some point. How much steam do I have? I have 50 kilograms. I don't even know how I got 50 kilograms of steam in here. It must have been ice. Must have been some sort of ice, but nonetheless, that's kind of how it's going. CJ Glass, what's going on? Hey, so I learned of a game that you might like. It's called Hull Rupture. It's a colony builder like ONI and tower defense game. It only has a demo right now. Okay, I'm gonna write that one down. It sounds interesting. I just started playing Factorio, CJ Glass, by the way. But I'm gonna write that on my notes here. Where's my notepad? Here it is. I just started playing Factorio, so that's what I got going on now. It's a great game as well. It's if you've ever played Satisfactory, it more resembles that in my opinion than ONI, where you're kind of building a lot of conveyors and trying to make things efficient and automated. But Satisfactory, of course, it's like first person, right? Or yeah, it's first person. But this is kind of more top down. So that's gonna be tomorrow probably. Magic key deletion if you drop the water back in the chamber. Yeah, that's right. I gotta build something there. You know what? That wouldn't be too hard either. Let me do this properly instead of trying to be lazy about it. Let's take this out. We'll build this out of igneous rock, which should last a lot longer. Yeah, 1400 degrees. So igneous rock here. I'm gonna build this in. But I'll take some of the... I guess, you know what? Maybe it's not worth it to do the temperature plates. Let's take the temperature plates out. Let's build this in. I'll do it properly, all right? We won't mess around. Yeah, it's the magic heat deletion. Yes, you are correct. You guys are correct. No more temporary solutions. You'll know when you unironically say factory must grow. Everyone keeps saying that in the chat, so it's been a lot of fun to listen to you guys talk about that. Every time I say I'm going to build something, inevitably someone says in the chat, the factory must grow. The big jump in Factorio is blue science because it's when you need the most work out liquid process, and then it's also what gates you from robots. And so there's a lot. Yeah, there's obviously a lot that I don't know about. I didn't even know there was robots. Factory must grow. If I had to put ONI into ONI terms, getting a decent botnet up in Factorio is like getting your first spawn. It makes everything else you do so much easier. I got you. Okay, cool. Hey, what's up, Chewy? Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone from Terra stream. I appreciate you guys coming here. By the way, if you're on YouTube, if you could give the stream a like, that would be much appreciated. To support the stream in that way. And if you're here on Twitch, I play Oxygen Not Included and Factorio. So if you guys would want to follow, that would be amazing. So I don't have any shortcuts, Chewy, but yeah, YouTube is my YouTube channel is on screen. It's right down here. So Ethan Plays is my YouTube. If you're on YouTube, Ethan's Outpost is my Twitch, and then this is my Discord to get into my Discord server. So it's that's how that goes. If you guys would like to join any of the other platforms that I'm on, but yeah, no shortcuts unfortunately. But yeah, but thank you so much for the raid, and appreciate you guys stopping by. And then let's see. Hey, what's up, Crazy? You're playing Factorio like ONI? Yeah, playing Factorio too. I have 2 VODs of Factorio already, Sammy. So if you'd like to see those are up. But I'll be playing again tomorrow. It's been a lot of fun, especially taking a break from ONI. Like I'm so close to the end of ONI now that it's almost like dragging along. It's like not really like. I'm not gonna go into the whole spiel again about the space stuff, but I've never been a big fan of space in ONI. I've liked it a lot more since I get to play with the chat now. Like I at least get someone to talk to while I'm doing the space missions. With regards to that, but as far as the space missions go, to me it's a lot like. Well, here we go with the spiel. I said I wasn't gonna get into it, but I'm getting into it. But it's a lot to me. It's a lot like Endgame and Civ, where you're doing a domination victory and you keep having to. What am I building this? Where you keep having to. Should I cool this? Will this work, chat? I don't know if this will work, but let's try this. Look, if I go like this, like I know it's not likely to work very well, but since this overheats at 100 degrees, and if I'm feeding 95-degree water over it, it should still provide cooling, right? Like it should be self-cooling. I've never tried it, so we're gonna try it today. All right, so this is it. See if this works. Yeah, so it's like endgame domination, where you know you're gonna win. You have the best military, like no one else can stand a chance, but you just have to click your way through it. And that's kind of where I am in ONI right now. Like, I'm here. I'm at the end. I got the tear opener open or online. Like, it's ready to go. Well, where is it? It's on water tow. Is it on water tow? Where the hell is it? It's on freezeal. It's right here. It's open. I just have to feed it. Like, I can start feeding radiation into it and send someone through, and I'm done. But I've created some extra challenges for myself to have each of the planetoids with at least one duplicate colonizing it. And that's just taking even longer. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know what's going on here. Something got very, very hot. So, I don't know. Things are going bad, chat. Things are going bad. I obviously wasn't paying attention to something, and it's caused a lot of problems. So let's just put all these on 9, get all this done. I don't need that done. This would be so cool if it was like... I'll take the Bob bucket. Foamy says, if you had to summarize Factorio's gameplay, it's quite simply the factory must grow to meet the needs of the growing factory. That's so true. Stringer says, I love my robots, depending on them too much when I go to other planets. Nowhere near that yet for me, Stringer. I didn't even know there was other planets. That must be part of like the space, maybe the space DLC or something. CJ Glass says, I don't even own Factorio in my current factory builder. I'm like, the factory must grow each time I learn something. Yeah, I get that a lot in the chat. I'm gonna start saying it eventually for sure. Which is why everyone says the factory must grow. Oh, there is a link in the bio. Yes, you are correct, Chewy. Highly recommend Discord if you're looking for kitty memes or ONI advice. Yeah, the Discord is great. There's a lot of really good active people in there. I usually check Discord about once every other day. So if you have to get to me on Discord, the best way is to message me, because it sends me an email, and then so I'll know about it. But I don't use that Discord. I have a separate Discord that I use for work purposes, because believe it or not, Discord is amazing for work. So I use my work Discord daily, actually. So I don't log into my my YouTube Discord as often. One of the big shifts is how you think about Factorio when it comes when you stop thinking in terms of 1 or 2 machines and start thinking in terms of number of belts. Gotcha. Yeah. So it's one thing that I have not gotten to yet on my own. It's one of the things that I'm really looking forward to. Self-cooling turbines do work, but up to a steam temp of 140. Okay, well, this is way more than 140, so this might not work. But hopefully the temperature plates maybe give it a little bit of an edge or something. Chip is really just like doing his best here. The best that he can. I think you're better off using radiant liquid pipes instead of a conductive panel, though. Okay, we'll try that. Well, the radiant liquid pipes would keep heating up the exterior, though. No, let's go with this one, see what happens, and then I'll just change it if it ends up being a negative. Like what I should do is not keep running this thing, which is, I guess, disable. Disable's like the best thing to do right now. I think this is where all my heat is coming from. There we go. That'll fix all that. Water spilt and evaporated in the hot flooring, I assume. Well, the flooring shouldn't transfer too much heat to the water. I think it was this that was running. Yeah, the steam turbines was what was overheating. But it was the ice that was melting, and a little bit of water nearby as well. Discord is amazing, purity. Yeah, Discord is so good. It's really useful for work and for sharing. It's kind of like Google Drive for work, and you can share information with other people in the company just by like, since I'm an electrician, I have plans for various different projects that's ongoing, and you have to make notes on each project. It's really easy to just make notes, like to have a channel for each specific site, and then sort of like a category for each specific site, and then channels for each project on that site. And then from there, you can like make your comments, put your plans, this and that. And it's it makes things super convenient to share information across many different people. The steam in that chamber is too hot for self-cooling turbines to work. Yeah, I did read that message from you, but I don't know where else in a short time I can. I mean, I hope the temperature plates do a little bit of work for me here, because everything is just getting very hot. So not ideal what's going on here. Not ideal, that's for sure. What I'm hoping is that the temperature plates work like enough that I can get this running, and at the same time get enough water through that it'll be sort of self-cooling or whatever. Something like that. Okay, so now I gotta delete. Oh, how do I delete that now? I gotta think about this. I could build this. Yeah, I could build this. Okay, we'll get that one done. We'll get that one done. I'm gonna build this, and then we'll break it this way. I'll build another thing here, and we'll break it. Okay, so while what's his name is doing that, actually, you know what I should do? While I have the opportunity here, instead of doing this, let me keep going and building this out of igneous material, because that will be so much better. I don't have to worry about it melting then, because right now my biggest concern is this granite melting eventually. So that'll prevent that from happening. This might melt pretty soon too, as 555 degrees. Anyways, we'll let Chip work on that for now. Work on this. Let's see how it's going on here. Not gonna lie, I like your see if it works approach. Thanks, Vitaly. Well, I mean, there's a lot of things in this game that, you know, who knows if it's gonna work. You have to just try it. If you're not failing, then you're not trying enough, I think. Like, even the best players in ONI constantly experiment with how far they can push the limits. I know Foamy does a lot of experiments as well. He talks about them a lot on Discord. And I think Ruzel Doozle on Discord as well talks a lot about that. Trying to see what works, like what's an efficient way to... Like, Foamy was working on a cool steam vent. I think it was a cool steam vent positive output geyser the other day. Oh no. Why are you radiation vomiting? Don't you have any... Oh no. No rad pills. Do I have coal? Okay, I have coal. Why aren't you making rad pills? Not allowed by schedule. That's fantastic. What's he doing? What are you doing that's not allowing you? Okay, you're on a permanent... you know what? You don't need nighttime, okay? You need to be working right now. You need to work and get your radiation situation fixed. Because this is ridiculous. Now it's going to be... His suit's going to be soaked now. Oh, no. That means he's going to need a suit, Atmos suit here as well. Oh, no. Atmos suit. Does he have Atmos suits? He does not have Atmos suits. You can't even repair it. So I got to send the mission here to fix his Atmos suit. Because I don't even have reed fibers here. I have 8 reed fiber. Okay, never mind. I can drop the Atmos suit, repair it in here. I can actually build one. So I have reed fiber. Let's build yeah, let's build 2, actually. So put that on high alert after he builds a couple rad pills. For an iron volcano, self-cooling, you usually want like 3 turbines. Yeah, it's honestly not gonna be the best situation that we're in there, but at least we're getting it changed to igneous rock, so I don't have to worry about it melting. All right, please stop that. Take your rad pill, bro. It's right there. Take your rad pill. Okay, stop it. Just take your rad pill. Can you take rad pills? He's taking gear bomb. I wonder if he just can't take rad pills. But what's his name? What? There we go. Come on. Okay, so Watt can take rad pills. So I'm not sure why he's he might... Oh, he just... I think he's good. Okay, so the temperature plate melted. It didn't really do a whole lot, but I guess it's making cold water. I guess at least the water's like clearing it out or something. This is gonna be a bit of a mess, but trust me, chat. This is gonna be even more of a mess. So there's no need to worry about that mess when this is gonna be an epic meltdown, probably. Oh, I can't use the mesh tiles here. It's gonna be open to space. That's unfortunate. All right, so if that's the case, what else? I guess airflow tile. No, airflow tile is going to be open to space too. I guess I have to use metal tiles here. That's fine. Whatever. We'll use metal tiles then. This is going to be our own Chernobyl, as chat has already said. Let's put that in. And then we'll put the things there. Okay, so something like that. Something like that. What's the coolest thing that you did at your job? Maybe something that you're most proud of? It's a good question. Well, I mean, I run I run a very nice subdivision. So I guess in general, that is cool in and of itself. So like I'm in charge of, I mean, to the extent that I'm allowed to by the builder to be creative, I have to follow very strict plans, but I'm in charge of basically laying out the electrical devices, which include like switches, receptacles, lights, lighting locations, spotlights, in this subdivision that is it's not like expensive, it's not like very big estate houses, but it's for very particular clients who want like nothing but the best. So that's probably the coolest thing I would say. In terms of like individual projects or jobs, I don't know. They're all kind of just grunt work, to be honest. Like, as far as most jobs go, with regards to electrical, like you're just doing something that's uncomfortable usually, or uncomfortable, or like hard in general. You know, like it's not, a lot of electrical isn't really glamorous. It's, the end product looks really nice, but the process of actually performing electrical isn't like very cool in and of itself. So I don't know. It's kind of like a hard thing to answer. I guess maybe it's been so long that I don't find things cool anymore. Maybe I've become sort of just numb to how cool things actually are to people who don't do electrical. Like when I was an apprentice, when I was younger and just starting my electrical career, there were certainly things that I thought were cool, but they were cool, but I wasn't really the ones in charge of the projects. I was so for instance, if you're doing a service for a house, the service is where the main wire that brings power to your house is. When you're doing that, it's cool to get to mount the panel, to get to make the connections, to make all the wires look pretty coming to the panel. That's cool. But when you're an apprentice, you have to do all the grunt work, like dig in the hole for the ground plate, or dig in the hole for the pipe, or stuff like that. And after you become licensed and you start doing the panels yourself, it doesn't really feel that cool anymore. It's like, okay, now here's another panel, and we just try to get it done as quickly as possible, type thing. So I guess maybe I've lost a lot of the joy for it as I've done the trade more. But yeah, I don't know. Like I guess custom homes are pretty cool. I like doing custom homes, but the problem with our trade is also that just because you do the rough-in for a house does not mean that you're going to do the finishing for a house. So you don't always get to see the end result of your work, because if you're busy during that portion of your time, someone else might have to go and do it. Because when you're licensed, you kind of have to do the most critical tasks in the company. And if you are if you are busy and you have to do something more important, you don't get to go back to your earlier projects to finish them, but the finishing for the projects is usually the easiest part of it. What I'm hearing is that Ethan is big pimp. Ethan is nothing but the best. I mean, it's the typical career progression of most licensed electricians. So it's not, you know, eventually, if you're good at your job, you're going to be the one who is in charge of something major, right? Like, that's kind of where you end up in electrical. But you still have to work. Like, most electrical foremen, unless they're doing a project where they're in charge of a huge condominium building or something, they're always going to be still on the tools, because there's not enough people to delegate at that point if you're in a smaller company like I am. So should I connect these here? I think I should. I think I should connect it across. You know, it seems to make sense in my head. So let's do this first before I get ahead of myself here. And then I'll start building. Do I even have atmosphere in here? I don't have any gas in here. This is all vacuumed out, which is actually pretty good. That's kind of what I wanted. Hard to imagine you holding a shovel. Yeah, I've held a fair share of shovels in my life, unfortunately. You know what? To be honest, doing shovel work is not that bad. Like, next week coming up, I'm going to have to do irrigation at my house. Like, I'm doing my own irrigation system. So I gotta dig all around my house and bury some pipe. So that's how that's gonna go. But it's yeah, I believe it or not, I do hold shovels. I hope this is all correct. Oh, it's not correct. See, I missed something. I missed it. This is all correct, right? Yeah, this all looks good. This needs a bridge. Needs a bridge. Put the bridge there. I kind of enjoy watching blue-collar jobs. Feels soothing. Yes, I do too. I do too. Totally get what you mean. I watch. So I'll send you guys this. This is one of my favorite blue-collar YouTubers. His name is Drain Addict, and he's a plumber. Not a plumber. I mean, he's technically a plumber, but I think he has like his own specialized company where it's not like plumbing work in the sense that you're like going and installing new stuff. It's plumbing work in the sense that you are cleaning out plugged drains. So I'll link or I'll send you. I mean, he doesn't need a promotion from me, all right? He has a lot of subs and he gets millions of views. But his name is Drain Addict. I'll put that in the chat. I think that's his username. So he unclogs drains, and he's Australian. So he is amazing to watch. I love watching him. And whenever I'm like sort of frustrated with my job or my electrical career that I chose, I just watch his videos and I'm like, you know what? At least I'm not doing that. But he has his own company, so he's doing quite all right. Yeah, so it's just really interesting to see, him do his thing. Don't you clean the debris before closing the rooms? I would physically need to do that. Yes, I do love cleaning debris. I don't think there's any debris here though. Hey, thank you so much for the subscription, Crawford, or Nicholas. I guess your name is showed up on the chat there. So cool. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I do clean it out. I don't think there's any debris here though. I get OCD about that as well. So I think I'm okay. Oh no, there's debris here. I'm totally blind. How did I not see that? Did I not look at that one? I was looking at everything else but that one. All right, so I feel... I was gonna say, I feel a yawn coming on, chat. That's yawn count number 1 for today. I just finished the first map in the tutorial of All Will Fail. I like it very fall. I would like it very much. Never heard of that tree. What is that? All Will Fall. Let me write that one down. Like these, by the way, I always make notes of what you guys talk about, but I don't, I don't always like play them, but I like to see what you guys are playing. It's interesting to me, but I've never heard of that one. Hey, Vesperus, what's going on? This looks sweet. Yeah, this is a nuclear reactor. I don't know how well it's going to work because it's made out of obsidian. So we're going to try our best not to have a meltdown, but I can't guarantee that we're not going to have a meltdown. Where does the nuclear waste go? Well, that's a good question because now I can't build this out of mesh. So it's still going to fall to the bottom, I believe. This is where I guess I'm going to plumb it in. It's been a while since I built one of these, so give me a moment. This needs an intake, so it's probably water, right? I have to limit the water or something. It's gonna be a challenge to try to recall all this, but we'll get it running. I forgot to plumb it. I'm so far behind. I forgot to plumb this thing. How do we do this now? Maybe go this way. Oh, I would definitely want to use ceramic for this portion. Just a couple ceramics, just like that, and then we'll do whatever, granite for the rest of it. And we have water right here, so it's not that bad. Yeah, Dark Frost is gonna go somewhere. Like I'm gonna have a pit here, and this is going to be remaining a vacuum. The pit's already intact. I don't have to really worry too much about that, but something like this is what I'm thinking. And the aqua tuner will go there too. Literally looked at every chamber except that one. Yeah, that sounds like something I would do. But I am feeling a little bit sleepy, chat, so I'll have to. I'm gonna go for another 10. Well, I'm gonna go for a little bit longer, but just giving you guys a heads up. Do have to get up early tomorrow for work, so I'll have to wrap it up here soon. Oh no, what's stressed, dude? Why are you stressed? Oh, because you have a soiled suit. Right. Okay. Let's remove your suit. Sorry, I forgot all about you. So, oh, no. What's going to happen? The gunk is going to go in the... Well, the gunk will end up in the bottom, so it's not that big of a deal. But can I help myself out here and not put the gunk? Let's go in here. Let's take Watt. Put him in here. Okay, now we'll take off his suit. Okay, now we'll move him here. And you can put this back on. There you go. Perfect. No, do this. Bro, I need you to do this. Like, you cannot mess around on this asteroid. Look. Please. I have to watch him, chat, because like I don't trust him to not go in here. Okay, thank goodness. Whoa, that was going to be crazy. Okay, All Will Fall is a physics-based city-building survival game set in a flooded post-apocalyptic world where humanity lives on unstable structures above water. Players must carefully manage resources, construct buildings, and with realistic weight and balance mechanics, and keep their settlement from collapsing. The game combines strategic planning with environmental hazards, forcing players to adapt to rising and structural instability. Well, that sounds a lot like the type of game that I would like to play, to be honest with you. It sounds like a great time. Didn't this biodupe die earlier? Did he die? Well, so I sort of remembered. Already chat, one sec. I sort of remember the biodupes dying on one of the planetoids, but then this was a long time ago. But then I asked chat if we should just reload the last save file to fix the situation, and we did. So I'm not sure why they died. This was a long time ago. But whatever the reason was, I just reloaded the autosave and fixed the situation of why they died. So I've only lost one bioduplicate legitimately so far. Sorry, I only lost one without reloading so far. and that was Gizmo. That was Gizmo. No, well, you're not wrong, Uther. Maybe, yeah, you're not wrong. They did die, technically. They just got resurrected with the power of time travel. Let's put it that way. I think they both died, actually. I think Chip and Watt died, if I remember correctly. Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry, Chad. The yawns are starting to come, so I'm not long for this stream, but it was Ethan's always right. No way. I'm not always right. The chat is always right. The chat helps me out way more than I can help myself sometimes. Do Canadian women get attracted by handy men? Have you ever been told by a woman client that in lingerie that she doesn't have money to pay for your electrical bill? You know what's funny? Actually, yeah, there are some. I mean, I don't know if this is exclusive to Canadian women, but there are some women that like the blue collar, like working man, I guess. I've been told before that is attractive. Now, I particularly don't like to be the stereotypical blue collar working man. I actually moisturize my hands. I moisturize my face. I wear gloves at work. Like, I don't raw dog my electrical devices. I think because they're very greasy, they're very oily, like it's very slimy. Like my hands are yeah, they have a little bit of. Okay, this is not the best because my monitor is very red. Let me go to another asteroid here. Maybe this one. So my hands are actually very good. Look very good for an electrician. Like they're very soft. His smile went wider. I see you. They're very soft for someone who works in the trade, because I don't like to have like my nails get really dry and brittle. That's kind of the only, like my cuticles get insanely dry, even with the gloves and the moisturizing. So when I go on vacation or take a couple days off work or whatever, it clears right up and it's like I have very nice fingernails. But yes, that is a thing. But no, to answer your question, I have never been told by a client in lingerie that they cannot afford the bill. Luckily for me, I don't deal with the billing because I don't own the company. I just do the work. So it's not something that I have to deal with, the money side of things. Now, I can't say that hasn't happened to other people before. I'm sure there's been situations where that's happened in not just the trade, but I'm sure maybe in the business world or whatever. Just is what it is with humans. But yeah. So Ethan likes it hard for no reason and also soft. Yeah, I do like to have my hands like somewhat respectable looking. Yes, my knuckles get very dry. It's hard to manage the knuckles because I guess it's because I wear gloves at work, so there's a lot of abrasion there. One of the great things about wearing gloves. Hey, thanks for the sip, David. Welcome to the stream. One of the best parts of wearing gloves. Oops, I can't build that yet. Yes, I can. One of the best parts of wearing gloves is that I don't get a lot of hair on my hands because the gloves and the abrasion constantly prevents it from growing. So I'm also not very hairy when it comes to my hands. Like where you would typically see hair on a man's hands, I don't get any. So wow, the people in the VOD are gonna love this chat. They're just gonna love this conversation if they're just listening to the audio and not reading the chat on screen. By the way, how's this asteroid doing? I haven't checked on it in a while. I'm still sucking up all the water here. Did I break any infinite storages yet? Oh no, I kind of did. I haven't checked this in a long time. So this is like really counterintuitive. I'm just dumping water overboard, which is basically going on all the different platforms that I've already mopped up, and it's just falling back down to here. So whatever. Do you mean hairy palms? No, I mean like, okay, so I see a lot of people my age with like hair on this part of their hand, and their knuckles, not the knuckles, the part of the fingers that are closer to like your knuckles. I don't have a lot of hair there. It gets, and also on the back of my hand, I have almost no hair. I don't know if you can see. You probably can't see, but it's pretty. It's very smooth because I wear gloves all the time. Wing twice if you prefer women clients. I don't want to. I blink automatically, so I can't help myself. But no, I love. Okay, here's the truth. I love clients that just stay out of my way. Honest to God, if you have a tradesperson working in your home, please ask them first if you can watch. Like, there's a reason why, like, it gets very, very annoying to have people hovering over you. Some people are curious, but some people think that they know better than you, and that's when it becomes a little bit annoying. Because guess what? If you knew better, you would be the one doing this job right now, not me. So I don't need people hovering around my works. Like, there's nothing worse than a client who is like in my personal bubble. So as I'm trying to move around and struggle with stuff, they're literally in the way and at risk of being like accidentally hit or bumped into. So I don't care what gender my clients are, as long as they stay out of the way. And like I said, if they want to ask to watch, or like, hey, you mind if I just like watch or whatever, then that's fine. I never say no. I would always say like, hey, yeah, just make sure you give me my space. Like, don't come too close because I'm moving around. If I slip, and if I move my hand really quick because I slipped or whatever, or whatever the case, you can get hurt. You're in my personal workspace, and that's kind of the most annoying situation. But yeah, any type of client is fine, honestly. Like, usually, what's interesting is usually the clients that are women are typically easier to design like houses for, because they know exactly what they want. Like, men are usually more like, yeah, just do whatever looks nice, which is fine. I like doing that, but it's like, like, okay, I can do whatever looks nice, but don't you want it your way? Like, if it's a custom home, you would think you would want it your way, right? So yeah, I'll do the standard that I do for every other house. The hundreds of houses that I've built, I can do the standard for your light fixtures. By the way, I'm talking about like light fixture locations, right? So if you have pot lights in a house, typically in like let's say a kitchen, you might have pot lights in your kitchen, and it'll be around your island. Or if you have a peninsula, it'll be in the space of your kitchen that is like your walking space, right? So usually, the male clients are always very nonchalant about the location. Oh yeah, just put however many you want, however many you think looks nice, and whatever. They don't even care if it's like spaced out properly. Sometimes it's kind of weird. But then if you usually women clients will be like, hey, I want this exactly to look like so and so, like this picture or whatever. And I love that. I love that in its own way, because I'm doing something that the customer wants. I don't have to like First of all, if they don't like it, it's not my fault. So that's another big plus. But also, like, it's something to satisfy the customer. It's a lot more rewarding than to just put whatever, right? I don't know if that makes sense. I guess maybe, you know, if it's like, imagine you're an artist and you tell the and someone comes to you and say, hey, yeah, can I have a piece of artwork? And they're like, yeah, cool. What do you want? Like, oh, just whatever. You know, like, okay, well, what do you mean just whatever? Like, there's a lot of different options. Like, if you run a tattoo parlor, how many? Yeah, just whatever. Like, okay, I guess I can do whatever, but are you gonna like it? You know what I mean? So, anyways, the moral of that story is that sometimes you do whatever, and then the client is like, oh, I don't really like that. Can we move it? And it's like, well, you told me to do whatever, and I did what I would normally do in like a standard house, but now it's, you know, like, you know, it starts to become awkward. Like, no, I don't want to now fix it because you didn't know what you wanted. I put what is standard and so and so. I gotta deconstruct this again because I had granite stuck in here. That's unfortunate. Kind of annoying, but that's all right. I think the granite is actually from the fact that I had these things disassembled. So, do you ever send? Kitty asks, do you ever send stream raids? Like, you mean raid other chatters? Yes, I have done that in the past. So one time I got myself into a little bit of trouble with that because I raided an ONI streamer that I only found out after the fact that they're streaming like 18 plus content, and and I was like, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that because I don't know who you guys have in the room watching with you, but they were playing ONI, or at least the title said it was ONI, but it was like very, very like vulgar, and I was like, oh, that kind of makes me not want to raid people unless I know them specifically. Does that make sense? Because I don't know, like, I don't want to send you guys who this is a relatively like chill stream. I mean, yeah, I swear, like here and there, right? But this person was like smoking a joint or whatever. I don't know what they were doing. They were doing something, and then they were also like very, you know, not great with their language. So I felt really bad. I was like, oh no, what did I just send my viewers to? So I only like to raid the people that like, for example, Tara. Tara raided me today. I would raid Tara back. Chewy, the Kira, who also streams, Hangry Pixels, but he streams pretty late, so I usually don't get an opportunity to raid him. So that's how that goes. Sometimes they come back telling you they don't like it, which is worse. Yeah, it happens. It happens in the trade. You know, it is what it is in that aspect. You can't satisfy everyone, but like I said, the most important thing for me is to just do what the customer wants. Right? That's pretty much what it comes down to. So I like it when I get exact instructions if you're building a custom home. Because it's your home, right? It's your custom home. I understand what you mean. Like, this guy isn't that, but I get you. Yeah, if you want me to rate someone specific, absolutely, I will. If the chat knows them, you know, like, I have no issue rating. Sorry, I just gotta do my writing, do whatever, so you can be like, nope, deliver what you ask for, see ya. Yeah, you know, that's a good point, Stringer. So you can have contracts like that, but in the end, like, it's not hard to fix something. It's just annoying, right? Like, if you need me to move a light, I can move a light. It's not that big of a deal. It's just I like it when you know where you want the light, so the chance of having to move it in the future decreases exponentially. But yeah, it's That's kind of the only difference in the trade. But like I said, I don't mind any clientele as long as they're respectful of my space. That I'm trying to work. I'm trying to get the job done expertly and without causing any problems for like injury wise for either of us. Okay, let's see what's going on here. I forgot to check on these asteroids. Okay, so this one here, this has been totally vacuumed out. So actually, we got a lot done today, I think. I'm pretty happy with the progress. Let's put this in here. But yeah, I'm in general, it's not really an issue for it's not really an issue for most projects, to be honest. That's just if you had to like differentiate clientele, that's what I would say. But for most projects, everyone's pretty chill. Like, you know what? At the end of the day, most people realize that you're there to make their life better, right? Like, whether you're a painter or you're a plumber or whatever, most people are really chill and they're you know, they just want you to get in and out fast. So like even the example that I'm giving you guys of like people's hovering over you, that rarely happens, right? And in the same realm of annoying customers, so to speak, the customers that are like very picky or the customers that are like very nonchalant, that's also a very small percentage of your clientele overall. So normally, like if you think of your house, for instance, or like your apartment house or wherever you live, if you want some work done in that living space, you always say, hey, like if you meet someone who's coming to your house to do work, you would say, okay, yeah, let's do this, and this. Like, I want my rug replaced or whatever. I want my fixture replaced, or I want my plumbing replaced or whatever. And then you just kind of talk about it and you go from there, right? It's like when I say like it's the men who are more nonchalant. It's like 5% of the entire clientele base. It's like, yeah, just do whatever. All right. So when I don't want you guys to think that all Canadian customers are just like in this very generalized, even though it kind of sounds like that from the story. But I think that was important to put a disclaimer for, just so you guys don't get the wrong impression of how the trades work. Usually you like talk about it and then, you know, it's all good in the end. I don't think anyone in chat has seen his stuff. Yeah, okay. Well, Kitty, if you want to tell me, if you want someone that you want me to rate specifically after I'm done, I'm more than happy to do it. Can I rate on YouTube? I'm not sure if I can. I don't know how to rate on YouTube, so I will say that if you're talking about Twitch, absolutely, I will rate somebody. Like I said, as long as the chat knows. So I'm not sending like the chat to someone who I don't know, which can sort of backfire. You know what I mean? So on YouTube, okay, I'm not sure how to rate on YouTube. How would I rate on YouTube? Let me see here. Yeah, I'm not, to be honest, Kitty, I don't know where that setting is. But you're more than welcome to promote. Like if you're in the Discord, Kitty, you can promote them in the promo section, or you can just like type their name in the chat if they want to. He's doing Satisfactory, so it's sort of similar. That'd be cool. Vitaly says, after a few months of watching Ethan's stream, I'll be able to claim I have experience working as an electrician. There's a lot that goes on that I I haven't told you guys yet. I'm sure in time it'll all come out about being an electrician, but you just have to ask the right questions for me to answer the right topics. It's just in general, it's, you know, like imagine your job, right? You're doing your job at work and you're just kind of bored. You just want to go home, or you know, you're doing the best that you can, but you ultimately just want to go home. So you don't really think about what's the coolest parts because you're not in the stage anymore where you think that's your job is cool. At that point, it's just a job. So, I struggle to think about what is cool about my job that I can share with you, just because of that. Just because of that alone. Okay, so the real bald Hella. That's Kitty. Okay, let's check out the real bald Hella. I'm gonna write that in my notes and go check them out after the stream. And apparently he's doing Satisfactory, so cool. No, I definitely don't mind. Like if you ask, I don't mind if you want to promote a friend or whatever. Like, it's not, you know, if it was, I mean, if it was like an ongoing thing, that would be kind of different. But I'm all fine with people wanting to shout out their thing. In fact, I do it quite regularly as well. Like I don't think I've done it today, but so I'll just say it now. So Stringer, hey, what's up? Oh man, Martin, Alexander Martin, I think. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for your subscription on YouTube. So first, the Stringer 207 does ONI videos and Satisfactory videos. You can go check them out as well. I think Chewy, I don't know if Chewy's still here, but also Terra, they do Twitch streaming as well on a variety of different games. I don't think I've seen Loxtech tonight, but Loxtech is another one who comes to the chat regularly. Loxtech has amazing commentary videos, by the way. So it's one of those things that, like, obviously, I think it's worth helping each other, right? Like, it's not that big of a deal to me. I've seen it, been a member of Channel 4 over a year recently. Otherwise, I wouldn't throw random people out there. Factorio, not Satisfactory. Oh, that's right. I got those two. Misspoke, Stringer. Yeah, Factorio. Now I have Satisfactory on my brain. I can't grow a long beard. My beard doesn't grow very long. I have a lot of patchy areas as well. Like, so this is about as best as I can. Right now it's short, but I can fill it in. It just stays patchy. I'm like Sidney Crosby with the beards. I can't get a better beard than Sidney Crosby, unfortunately. I get too much hair here. Like I don't even think my hair has regressed at all. Well, maybe a little bit. I mean, maybe the top line, but I still get a lot of hair up here. But here is a little bit. I wish I had more here. I'd probably, to be honest with you, chat, I would trade my full head of hair for very like nice big facial hair, I think. But what would suck if I lost my hair eventually and then my facial hair stayed the same. So I'm okay with having very little facial hair as long as I can keep my hair, my top hair. Richard says, bye Ethan, love the stream, gonna watch some One Piece. Hey, awesome, One Piece is awesome. And then play Marvel Rivals, gonna lurk and leave you up in the tab. Thank you. Actually, I'm leaving too as well, Richard. It's we're 2.5 hours in and I gotta go, chat. I gotta get ready for bed so I can get up early tomorrow. So this was a lot of fun. I really appreciate you guys coming by. And yeah, I'm kind of at the end of the game now where, like, sorry, at the end of the stream where I've sort of lost focus of the goal of actually what I'm trying to do in this episode. So let's see, we got the reactor buildings complete. We got Freezial. We're working away at Freezeal, containing all this heat in here. Not a whole lot of progress though. Water tow, well, we saved Watt from certain death or destruction. And then this one here, we started cooling down. Oh, sorry, we started heating up some of the water. So actually, this is not good. Not the best situation here. Oh, and of course, the yawns are starting to come. The yawns are starting to come a little bit. So I'm gonna end it here, everyone. I'm just gonna catch up with your chats, and then we'll call it there. So let's see. Yeah, at least you can grow a beard. I mean, at least I can grow a little bit. Yawn count 3. Vitaly says, fun fact, I've never heard of people replanting beard and replanting hair on their head. Yeah, I would absolutely go for a long beard. That looks cool. Have you ever seen there's a subreddit, I think it's called balding or something, or bald, or I don't know what it is. It's where men finally take the plunge and shave their head because they're balding. And man, like there's a lot of like a full beard really adds to a face when you don't have hair. Like it becomes the focal point. It looks really, really cool. So I would totally make that trade if I could. Obviously you can't. That's just how genetics is, but according to Google, go to Studio, click Content Live, edit your video, customize ad as a redirect by choosing a Premiere or another channel. All right, I'll try that. And that's rating for YouTube. That seems like an overly convoluted sequence of events. When on Twitch, you just click raid. Have a nice one, everyone. I'm leaving too. Have to wake up early tomorrow. See ya, Crawford. Thank you for stopping by tonight. It was nice having you here. I'll be back tomorrow for Satisfactory. There I go again. So Factorio. I do have Satisfactory if somebody wants or if anyone wants to watch that, but I do prefer Factorio now, actually. One looks younger with a full head of hair though. That's true. It's true. In fact, I just got ID'd at the local... Oh, by the way, thank you for the sip of Esca, Dark Frost. My hair is I'm getting a haircut on Saturday, but you know, it's kind of full right now. I got ID'd at the liquor store the other day, last weekend actually. And then the lady was like, sorry, I have to ask. And I was like, no, you just made my day. So I put down my ID and she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm like, no. You don't have to be sorry. That just made my day. And then I remember buying like lotto tickets at the gas station like maybe 5 years ago, and same thing happened. They asked me for my ID. I was like, sure, no problem. I put it down. They're like, this is the fake ID. I'm like, what are you talking about, fake ID? Like, you really think I'm gonna buy $5 worth of lotto tickets? Go through all the effort of buying a fake ID for $5 worth of lotto tickets? Like, give me a break. Just give me my friggin' lotto ticket. Just wait until you run into splitters or even medium biters. All your infrastructure starts getting bunched on. No, don't say that. Don't say that. That's all right. We'll deal with it as it happens. Okay, so chat. That's it for me tonight. Like I said, tomorrow's stream is up in the air, but you'll know because I'll either have it scheduled on YouTube or not. But it's if I am streaming, it's Factorio. Sunday stream, I'll be there for sure. And then Wednesday stream, I'm not here. Wednesday is very busy. I won't be able to come back on Wednesday. But then I'll be back next Friday as well. So that's kind of what the schedule is looking like right now. If I do miss tomorrow night's stream, which I don't plan on it, but it does start an hour later. I'll start earlier on Sunday. But I don't think I'm gonna miss it. Dark Frost is saying, thanks for the stream as always. You are very welcome, and thank you guys for being here. I'll have your stream right next to me as I play Factorio on my Fulgora planet, prepping for the next video I gotta make. Oh, that sounds great, Stringer. Thank you so much. My mouth is getting dry. I'm starting to stutter too much. Okay, let's end the stream. Let me figure out how to do this rating thing here so I can send if you guys are gonna stick around, I'm gonna try to send you to the real Baldala on let me just pause this game here. Gonna wait till it goes. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to the main menu here. We'll turn the game volume down because it's gonna get pretty loud on the main menu. Gotta get that defense production automated for sure. For sure. Thank you, Ethan. You are welcome. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try Stringer's technique here. Actually, I'm just gonna quit the game here. Hold on, chat. We're working away. So, okay, let's figure this out. So yeah, if you guys are sticking around, I'm going to try to raid Baldhala, who Kitty requested. So let's see what we got going on here. So go to live. I'm already there. Sorry, chat. If this is like, I know this is not like the most riveting way to raid somebody, but I'm gonna try my best here. So go to live tab, which I am at. Yeah. Click content. YouTube Studio. Click content. You can edit your live video. Yeah, I'm there. I think I'm there. Um, okay, not that one, obviously. Stream. No, it's not that one either. Oh boy. Is there a way to do this without oh, edit title? Okay, here we go. No, that's not it. Hmm. I can't seem to find the option. Open Studio. Let's try that. Oh, that's the same. That takes me back here. They saying act the climax. I love that image of Quinn vomiting. Yeah, you guys get to enjoy a little bit of Quinn in the with the radiation poisoning. Oh, I can do dual stream as well for the shorts feed. That's interesting. I didn't even know that I could do that. I really gotta look at these settings a lot more. Open widget for something. It's funny that YouTube's okay. I got a warning for low bit rate, but I can't stream at a higher bit rate or Twitch won't accept it. Okay, let's do a poll while we're all waiting here. You guys are still sticking around. Okay, I just did a poll on YouTube. Hopefully it's it kind of works while I'm looking for this. Uh you know what? Like I don't know. I can't find it. I'm so sorry. Uh okay, well here I'm going to have to figure this out. Oh, is there no alternative? There's no oh, sorry, the alternative is ONI. So ONI on Friday. So Factorio on Friday, yes or no? Alternative is ONI. So it's already 4-zip. So hey, Chewy's still here. Awesome, Chewy. Good night. Good night to you. Yeah. So kitty cats. I'm gonna type the user in the chat, all right? Because I can't seem to find it with in the dashboard here. So instead, I'm going to send you guys. Oh my god, let me try this. I'm gonna try one more. Try one more thing. I really want to help get this done, but I might have to do this off stream and so it's not so. Oh, I think I got it. I think I got it. Yeah, whatever. It's already got the. Why isn't it? No, it's not. Like, it's not it. Yeah, I'm not sure how. Live tab. Hover over the video you want to redirect from. It is. I am on the live tab though. Ethan gets a B minus for rating skills. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best here. I've never rated before, so on YouTube. I don't know why this is so difficult. Like on Twitch, you just press a button, right? I'm on the live tab. Okay, live tab. Hover over the video you want to edit. Click customize under redirect. Customize. There is no for me. I don't get the customize option. No. Whoa! I almost clicked delete forever. Description, visibility. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. It's not showing me the options that it's telling me here. Well, if you guys are interested, this is who Kitty Cats would like to rate. I typed the name in the chat. This is a YouTuber. I see them on they're live right now. The Real Bald Holla. So at the Real Bald Holla on YouTube. You might not be able to post links in the chat, Kitty Cats. I think I might be able to post it, but YouTube auto filters the links. Let me try to post it for you guys, just to give them a shout out. There you go. If you guys would like to, that should pop up on everyone's stream. So this is who I would rate if I knew how. So please, if you guys want, please go check him out. Click the link and just say Ethan sent you. So tell him Kitty Cats and Ethan sent you. Because he has a really cool profile picture, and I love the beard as well. So if you follow all you beard, I think I was the person who brought up the beards, but whoever asked about beards, there you go. He has a sick beard. You are very welcome, Kitty Cats. Okay, I'm gonna try to figure that out off stream, but I'm gonna get going for tonight. It's the thought that counts. Yeah, I'm gonna get going. I'll see you guys. Actually, I'll subscribe right now. To his stream, and I'll check him out. Check him out and see what's up. Okay, so go say hi to the Real Valhalla for me and from Kitty Cats. Yeah, internet technology rating exactly. And go check out Stringer207 for his Factorio playthrough, and Lockstack, who's not here tonight, he's doing an ONI playthrough as well. So go check them out. And I believe that's it. See everyone. I'll be back tomorrow, probably 90%, for some Factorio gameplay. All right, take care.